Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays XCOM 2. You are looking at our squad. I would love to wait 5 days, but I don't think we can wait 5 days. I think we wait 1 day, get Fizzlebeat back, do the Blacksite, maybe with a second specialist. Second sharpshooter doesn't seem that useful without any skills. They start with squad sight. What's better? Second specialist would be up there, though. They could hack things. Combat protocol or whatever. The aid protocol, is that the one? One thing's for sure. We gotta let 1 day tick by. I know our exosuit is done soon as well, but, you know, it's gotta happen. Stray dogs get intel? Not now. Not now. So we're just gonna go to this supply drop for 1 day. Because the Avatar project's getting close, but you do get 1 ticked off for every Blacksite mission you do, I think. We'll just scan for supplies. And then get the supplies. Ignore. New staff available. We probably need to get some more recruits, to be fair. But let's just start by doing the Blacksite mission here. I'm ready. $125 supplies. Heavily guarded by the Advent. We need to investigate on behalf of the Resistance and report back immediately. Launch mission. We're not going to have the best squad of all time, but we are going to have 6 members. So I think that that's going to make it worthwhile. It's our first mission with 6 units. Oh my god. Dude. Sergeant Ryan is looking like a golden fucking god here. It's like Jekyll and Hyde. I love it. Okay. So let's just make sure that make utility items available. And let's see what we got here. The question is, do we take a second specialist or a second sharpshooter? I think probably a second specialist. Kind of like... It fills a lot of gaps, is what I'm thinking. So you're a grenadier. I have you with the one that improves aim, right? Is that what this ammo does? Hold up. Tracer rounds, bonus aim to a soldier when equipped. I think that you're still the right unit for that. Florence Nightingale, you got smoke and a med kit. That is right. Smoke and a med kit. Minji Blitz Lee. You're going to be rolling maybe the Talon rounds. I don't dislike the idea of a frag grenade on you, actually, but maybe I can actually... the flashbang's better off on a grenadier, I think. I'll give you a battle scanner, maybe? Sure, we'll try the battle scanner on you. I'm gonna give the Skulljack to our specialist, actually, so let's give Florence Nightingale the Skulljack, because it also improves your hack skill, if I remember correctly. I believe. It's not like he's likely to use it, but it is possible. Tanaka has the Mind Shield and the Poison Bullets. I think that's fine. Can she also have another spot on her weapon? No, she already has the laser sight. Who can? Fizzlebeef, can you take another spot on your weapon? Because we just got a scope, I thought. I don't want to, like, just throw it away. Let's see, we've got the Mimic Beacon on you. I guess it would say that they could take an extra spot. Oh, we just don't have anything. We already gave the laser sight to somebody else. That's totally my bad. Alright, you, Fizzlebeef, can take a flashbang, and I guess you might as well take a smoke grenade. We got too many units and not enough items now. Flashbang, smoke grenade, frag grenade. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna give you the acid grenade, actually, and just mix it up a little bit. Yeah, there we go. So both of our grenadiers have some sweet items that they can throw out here on the same turn. Okay, now you are brand new here, so you are gonna need whatever I can give you, which is probably... you can only take 1 grenade. Okay. In that case, we're gonna give a frag grenade to... I don't even know who we're giving our frag grenade to here. I don't really want to give it to Florence Nightingale and then give you the Skulljack. I could give you the med kit, but that seems really stupid. I could give you the battle scanner and give Blitz a frag grenade. That seems fairly okay because she's going to be fairly far forward. Whether or not we're able to use the battle scanner seems a little messed up. But sure, this is our squad. I've heard, I mean, the difficulty says difficult, and I've done the Blacksite mission at 2K, but they basically put it on easy mode for us, and we're like, hey, here's like all the shit you could possibly need to succeed here. So I know that when Mathis did it, it took a long time. It's a story mission. It's the first story mission we've done in forever, I think. So I'm hoping that we come out of this okay. We do have 6 squad members. I think we've delayed the mission to the point where we're like probably past the point in which most people have done it. Which I think is good. You know, in XCOM Enemy Within, my strategy that ended up working, and it's not like I invented it, but I co-opted it from what people told me, was basically delay the story, delay the story, delay the story, get super strong, and then pop as many consecutive story missions at once. And you're kind of like, you know, slingshotting. You're using the momentum that you gain from that to put you ahead of the game. The problem is, if the Advent project hits maximum, we have like a ticking time bomb that basically allows us to possibly have a chance to recover, or we could lose the game, depending on how quickly we're able to do like another facility. But I think this is okay. I think, you know, being 2 away from the edge, hopefully this puts us 1 away from the edge on this mission.
We've confirmed the Blacksite is in your immediate vicinity. Infiltrate and investigate the area.
And then we'll have the Eastern European one we can do relatively quickly, hopefully. Alright, so there's our AO. I don't know what an AO is, but they always say AO.
We're operating in the shadows.
Say boom, boom, boom. And everybody say AO. AO. Boom, boom, boom. Then everybody say AO. AO.
Good copy. Moving on target.
We're just trying to... We're concealed, so we're just trying to get a little peek here. Send Queen Bee up onto the roof. Oh, she can't quite make it. What about you, Blitz? Can't quite make it. Okay, well, you know, if we're in concealment, and this is one of the few missions that doesn't have a turn timer.
Who knows how long they've been keeping these storage units running down here.
Anything could be in those storage units, man.
Position confirmed.
So Sokolova is she's our weak link, not to be rude. We shouldn't really put these units on Overwatch yet, that's a bad habit. But she's our weakest link, so she's expendable, although I would much rather not have her die. Kind of the whole point of taking 6 units on a mission is so you can get not only extra shots, but also, you know, kind of mainline getting as many classes up to the higher ranks as you possibly can. I'm just gonna put you here, because it might be best if you're not the first one up to the roof. I gotta admit, this squad is badass. I've become very attached to the squad, which is a very dangerous thing in XCOM. But I've become very attached because so few of my units have died. Please don't take that as bragging. It actually scares the shit out of me. So I think there is a turret up here, maybe. That's not a turret, that's like a satellite dish. That's a turret, though. So you can hack the turret. You can also just ignore the turret. Why are you unable to hack this turret? I guess because I didn't give you the special protocol. Well, this turret is not going to see us, right? No, it's sort of not going to see us. Do we want to pop off on this turret right away? Like, what if we send Sokolova up here? Does she have the ability to hack it? Maybe we just have to get closer to hack it? I don't know. Like, I know the turrets are total assholes. So, if possible, I'd rather not have to deal with them. But if we do have to deal with them, we might as well, just ambush the shit out of them, even though it will totally break concealment. I'd much rather use concealment to break a pod, though. But maybe we can just ignore it. Like, if we go over to this side, we can ignore it and maybe never have to deal with it. But if it ever does get vision on us, we're gonna have wished that we took advantage of that, like, limited window of opportunity. I guess, here's what I'm thinking. We have 6 units. We could possibly... Don't take the biggest move of this unit.
Okay.
We have 6 units. We could possibly pop a pod and ambush the turret on the same turn. Sort of.
Moving to Overwatch.
Okay, everybody be on Overwatch, because if this turret shoots at us, it's probably unlikely to move, is my guess, but if it shoots at us, we gotta be ready. We know that we could shred it in no time flat, but I'd rather not break concealment if we don't have to, so. Okay, Blitz. Just gonna have you run over to the edge here.
I've got enemy
Okay, there's our first enemy units there. It's good to know. Now, they do have vision up here, but not much. Some semi-important question is going to be, how are we going to gain vision on them without letting them gain vision on us? And I don't honestly have a great answer to that question right now.
moving.
Like, these units don't have shots. You can always throw a grenade with one of them, but...
Position confirmed.
I think we have to wait for them to kind of move out into a little bit of a nicer position for us. Like, do you have a shot from there? Yeah, they'd be kind of like leaning over the edge, I guess. I'm kind of wary about going all the way into here, but we're probably safe. I mean, unless they jump up here. I don't know how they're going to get vision. If they jump up here, we will have several overwatches.
Affirmative, covering that Overwatch. Roger, I've got my eyes
On Overwatch.
They're walking actually in an area that gives us better line of sight, which I think is awesome. Now, the problem is there going to be turret bullshit if we shoot at these guys? If there is, we're in, like, the world's worst cover. Like, these units do have line of sight on that turret. I basically hate that, just for the record. And our objective is over here. I still think it's advisable, if possible, to avoid this turret. So I'm actually going to start to move around this way. That doesn't break concealment. Okay, so I'm going to start to move around this way. Hello. It apparently didn't see us, but it's kind of close. Well, now I'm like, we have no choice but to engage this turret, it seems. So we'll treat that as one of our enemies. I mean, you're okay down here? We might as well take our time here. Good, that's a good position, actually. Queen Bee is okay up here. She can't see the turret, which means the turret can't see her. Sokolova, if I move you over here, you will have a shot. The turret will not have a shot at us. We can keep 3 units up here, maybe. Although I do worry about, like, what are your odds here? Really good. You're totally going to be able to be seen by that guy. Now, we need to be a little smarter. Not the first time I've told myself that, but we can't keep units up here. As much as I would love to. Like, Queen Bee's got to be down here. As much as I hate to admit it. She does still see a turret, but that doesn't bother me too much. Like you, as long as you're not stepping on anything, I don't mind putting you over here. But you could also just be here.
Affirmative. Moving out.
I just want to not be in the range of the other turret, is my entire MO here.
Copy that.
So I know that we've made 8 moves and we've moved like 2 spaces, but it's really important how we break concealment here. We have, like, there's no point in not breaking concealment on a mission like this.
Scanning.
If we're gonna, let me put it this way. There's no point in breaking concealment on a mission like this unless we're gonna do it in a fashion that is optimum. Otherwise, we're putting ourselves at a disadvantage for effectively no reason. Really wish I could see where those aliens went. Oh, there they are. No, that's just the turret. Okay, so take some slow moves here. Sokolova is like our first. She's the guinea pig, basically.
Moving on target.
Oh, they went over there. That scares me slightly. Maybe we can get around the turret by engaging them over here. This is like the most tactical game of XCOM I've ever played in my whole fucking life here. Which is funny because, you know, it's kind of a tactical game, apparently. That's what I've heard about XCOM, at least. I've never played it myself. But,
Moving to designated coordinates.
I'm really having to play this, like, very quietly, quite quietly is what I would say. I don't know if there's a great spot for you. Like, this spot kind of scares me.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
And Nightingale, you got to get in there to have a shot from somewhere. But where do you go now? Maybe just here? Not possible, apparently.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Just in case they start to come back a little bit. Okay, now everybody goes on Overwatch just in case shit hits the fan. We're all familiar with this.
On Overwatch. Got it covered.
Got it covered.
I can't see where they moved to. If they're off the screen again, this is something like a hide and seek shit. They must have gone like over here.
Rolling.
Dude, I'm very concerned. I want those aliens to come back. I remember what life was like. And I preferred it when I couldn't see them. But Mathis, he's been talking to me on Skype. He said, here's a valuable lesson for you about the Blacksite. Don't engage turrets if you don't have to. If instead of engaging turrets, you can just move around them, then just move around them. And I'm choosing to take his advice at face value. If I don't have to engage against this turret, I'm not going to engage against this turret. And instead, we'll just keep our units like close together. You know, having a good time. We got pretty good overlapping lines of sight here. I kind of just want to like throw you over here.
Will do.
Eventually, we're gonna have to shoot somebody on this mission. That is how XCOM works most of the time.
On Overwatch.
Moving to Overwatch.
I hear a robot. I think now, as ridiculous as this sounds, we start to throw ourselves up on this roof. It is good to have like not even just a sniper's nest, just an area that we can engage in here. And if we can just completely like nullify any chance at disaster by just climbing this stuff, this is fine by me. I really, to this day, or well, till this turn, I still don't think that we've messed up. Like I don't think that we, no, definitely do not do that. I don't think that we've had like a missed opportunity. So much at least.
Heading to that location.
I feel like mostly we've been handling things relatively appropriately. You know, quietly, slowly, picking our shot. I really want to kill a nice pod with our first moves.
Got it covered. Scanning.
But as of right now, we're playing fucking Dishonored. We're just getting a little silly. I wish that I did have a specialist who could just hack the turret instead. There's no turrets up here that I can see, but that doesn't mean they're not there.
Roger that.
Okay, well, if we've got nothing up here, then we're just gonna, you know, pretty much continue business as usual here.
Moving on target location.
Move our units up
I'm on the move.
pretty quickly.
Closing on target position now.
And Fizzlebeef, you can go here. I mean, I recognize this is probably a boring start to a mission that's probably going to be like 80 minutes long. This video is going to take 100 days to upload on YouTube, but
Moving to Overwatch.
it's going to be worth it, maybe. There are still aliens, apparently. They have not died of boredom. Let's not send Tanaka first, if possible, because we can use her pistol shot as an action instead. I mean, I don't really love that move. I guess we're sending Blitz.
Understood. Moving out.
Just getting a lot of vertical coverage on this map. I moved her, and it made that sound, and I was like, oh shit, we fucked it up. It's finally happened. Oh, enemies? No enemies. Okay. Let's be slightly more aggressive with the yellow move, then. Oh, we found our Muton again. Hello, Muton friend.
Got it. Moving.
I guess it does make sense to have Queen Bee posted up on the side. I really don't want to ambush one Muton. Seems like a waste of time.
10-4.
I guess you gotta do what you gotta do. I don't even know if these units will have shots, but I'm assuming that this Muton's gonna get into position soon enough. Where's he going? Oh, here we go. Is this where we pop our ambush? They've gone so far into no man's land, I don't even know if we can see them anymore. That's not even just like the fog of war. That's like the edge of the map. Okay. Nightingale, I had you, and now I lost you. We're gonna go get some vision over here. I mean, there's our vision.
It's affirmative.
Just trying to see if there's a turret that would, like, fuck our day up. Okay, Blitz. I'm just trying to put you in, like, a space that's relatively safe. I really want to ambush these units. Please do not get me wrong. But we do need our units to be in a position where they can actually, like, get hits. They're so far away right now, it might completely blow our concealment for basically no reason.
Advent has expanded their rail network to touch every city center they've built. And this looks like the end of the line, at least for this area.
Okay, so she's got double vision. Fill your eyes with double vision, Fryman. That's not Fryman, that's, as they say that about Carl. I actually want Queen Bee to be way up here. Don't pop a pod, please. But if she's way up here, we can engage with any number of different pistol skills.
Roger that.
You got a shot from there? Yes, you do, I think. Okay, everybody's on Overwatch. Are they walking back? Oh my fucking god. I'm losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine here. Just let me murder you, please. Alright, Sokolova.
Heading out.
Up against the wall here. What do we got? We no longer can see them at all. Oh, of course, okay.
On my way.
Hold on, are those?
Bodies. The containers, the trains. This entire facility. The aliens are still abducting people. From the looks of it, they may never have stopped after the invasion.
I could have told you
Containers
that.
look like they have self-contained power cells. It could be some kind of stasis system. It's possible at least some of those people might still be alive.
Okay.
Already there.
This is a little out of control here. We're basically going to post up, maybe toss some battle scanners next turn. Oh, I hear enemies. I do not see enemies, but I hear enemies. All right, take this opportunity. Throw this battle scanner out there. That's a mimic beacon. Under no circumstances do you throw the mimic beacon yet. Here's the battle scanner. Let's just toss this bad boy like back in here. Gives us a decent amount of vision. We see nothing. Okay. Well, sadly, I think we take another turn.
Roger, I've got my eyes on it. Affirmative covering now.
Picking up movement.
Oh, apparently there's enemies on this map. I hear you, robot man. I don't see you, but I hear you.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Some people may be displeased by my prodigious use of battle scanners here, but I really feel like it's either this or nothing. Oftentimes I end up not using our battle scanners at all, so I actually, like, I'm pretty happy to be at least getting something out of them here. I can't see shit. We're gonna have to go down there at some point. This is just hilarious and also exceptionally stupid.
Okay.
I'm not saying the game's stupid, I'm just like...
Got some hostiles grouped up.
Oh, dude, this is it! What? Lucini pouring from the sky, let's get rich, what? Okay, I'm so stoked here. Why does she only see 2 enemies? We get longer vision, okay? We may have to send a unit like Sokolova. Oh, dude, if this backfired on me, I'd be so pissed. I'm like, we gotta create some space here. At least you're not in turret range. Like, every unit that we see gives us squad sight on our sniper, and thus makes them a more valuable unit in the future. Don't pop this pod. If you ruin concealment, your ass is grass. Yeah, the sectoids, codexes, codices. We could open with a flashbang and thus stop the codex from ruining our lives. How far can you shoot a flashbang right now? I don't want to shoot it this turn. You can get it in there, man. I think that would hit the codex. So as long as we're not moving back, I think we're okay. I think that means we don't have to be here. But I think I'm going to go there anyway, just to be in position. And I think the opening with the flashbang is an interesting strategy. I don't know if it's actually good, but I do think it's interesting. Can you actually hit the flashbang from here? Oh yeah, they're in Flashbang City. And why are we opening with a flashbang? Basically to just say fuck that codex. If you're down there in Fucktown, you're hunkering for now, by the way.
Maintaining position.
Okay, this is where things are going to get interesting. Oh my god. You too? Alright, stand still. That's a perfect place for you guys. Are we going to engage a pod of 8 aliens at the same time? I would say probably not. We should probably wait for them to move and maybe split into 2 pods. Like, if I could open 2 pods at the same time, I'd be thrilled. But 3 pods is very dangerous. These guys are still in our sight. As much as you are going to hate me for saying this, I really do think we take one more turn. As long as these guys don't take a right turn here and ruin my life, I really do think we just take one turn and get ready. By the way, I recognize that pistolier skill, or the gunslinger skill, is going to be much better. Just hunker for now. Is going to be much better the more units we can see, but we can't take on a pod of this size right now. Just hunker. I don't know about you. Like, you kind of scare me here, so get as low as possible. Okay, let's see where these pods choose to shake up. Hopefully this guy doesn't get vision through the train. I like this. Those guys are moving further away, though. This is like the most complicated start I've ever had to an XCOM episode. No units have vision now. Okay, now everybody goes on Overwatch. Look, there is no circumstance in which I want to take on 3 pods at the same time. So either these guys can walk over here and spot me, and then I'll engage with them 2 at a time. They don't see me. We have to pop on these mutons, or this muton and this advanced trooper. As much as I hate to say it, it's just kind of like, it's got to be the way it is. This unit is well within being seen territory as well, so the time has basically come for us to pull the trigger on this. Hopefully we don't get flanked by a turret. So how are we going to open? I don't think we open with a flashbang because we don't see the codex. I think we probably open with our sniper shot at everybody that they can see. So that's number 7 here. And then we lightning hands. It's hard because, you know, this will hit 4 units or something like that, but maybe they scatter after the first one. So maybe you just shoot with the pistol, then lightning hands, then shoot at every unit. But I think one thing's for sure. We're going to be shooting with our sniper. So, be ready here. This will probably pop 2 pods simultaneously. We're not going to be throwing a grenade at these guys. We're going to be just going hard with the bullets. And we're going to kill enough that we won't die, and we'll be able to just throw like a mimic next turn. We could have actually left our mimic unit alive. Okay, take a shot at the advanced trooper, which, if it crits, which it won't, will poison them to death. And let's just see how this shakes out. Oh, we weren't supposed to use lightning reflex. We were supposed to use our free shot. Hopefully that doesn't end up biting us in the ass too bad.
We've been spotted.
Okay, we've been spotted. These 2, it would be awesome if the other pod didn't pop, but it should pop. Okay, that unit is dead. The muton is hurt. The muton is dead. This pod did pop, but the pod with the codex has not popped yet, which is actually very important. Okay, now we see what we can do about these guys, because our sniper still has a shot here. Oh, you can't do this on your second turn? Or your second action? But you can still weirdly take a sniper rifle shot. I don't understand. Well, the shield bearer is like super fucking annoying, but we have a higher percentage chance on this guy right here. So let's hit him, maybe poison him. 9 damage. Poisoned. That's just going to affect his aim, unfortunately. Fizzlebeef didn't get a chance to shoot, so he actually has a turn. We can't use our flashbang. But if we wanted to, we could use our acid grenade. They're so spread out, though, that I kind of feel like it's not optimal. But I also hate all of our moves. Which unit of these units do we hate the most? Definitely the shield bearer. I'll tell you what. Shred his armor. Fuck the shield bearer's life up. Well, it's either that or actually we could throw a smoke grenade. Doesn't quite have the efficacy I was hoping for. So I'll tell you what, yeah, launch the acid grenade. You'd like to hit 2 units with it. We're not going to hit 2 units with it. Also, this stun lancer is going to get some shit done, which scares the shit out of me. I haven't really had to deal with their BS. Okay, so we shredded his armor. He's going to get burned a little bit. He'll probably throw up a barrier, but at least we tried. Okay, so this guy is going to be, because he's poisoned, he has like a 30 aim penalty, which I think is probably the second best part of the poison after the fact that it also can just pick up a kill if you do like 1 less damage than is necessary. Okay, it's been marked. And then Overwatch. The Stun Lancer's gonna hit somebody.
They've seen me.
What? I am the world's smartest man accidentally.
It's down.
I had no idea that that was gonna happen. So that's your barrier. You're in a horrible position to not get fucked to death by a frag grenade, though. Okay, well, it's our turn now. She's got 2 shots. Why can't she use... No targets? Oh, because you got to be close enough to hit them with the pistol. That makes sense. I'm not mad anymore. Let's go for the officer. Got an 87% chance. It probably picks up the kill. Even through the barrier. Yes, it did. Okay. Dude, this has been, as much as you might have hated waiting for this shit to resolve itself, we've done really, really well here. That miss is pretty fucking nasty, but we've done really, really well on this engagement. Actually, like, basically to the point where I don't want to move right here. I would rather give this guy a shot than take a move ourselves at this point. Because I really don't want to pop the sectoids in the codex.
Burning through ammo fast.
Yeah, so his shield's done. Actually gonna move you over here to this half cover and have you take a shot. If you could pick up a promotion, you know, why not, basically. You don't have a shot. So we got all day fizzle beef. We got blitz. Man, I really, really do not want to pop a pod. Who has the mimic beacon? The unit with the mimic beacon is already shot. So I think we take a very interesting move,
Okay.
and we try and hope we don't see the sectoids. Okay, so she has a shot. It's only 52%. We're gonna take it though, and then we're gonna chill the fuck out for a turn.
Enemy down.
Because this is, you know, we took care of like 6 enemies, 5 enemies, something like that. Take some time, reload, get your stuff back together here. I would expect the sectoids to be here at some point, the sectoids in the codex, but let's take a turn and just be like incredibly thankful for what's happened so far. Because we waited our time, or we waited our sweet time, and it took long enough for that shit to go down, but
Good to go. Got it covered.
we've kind of surmounted the problem there to start with. We killed 5 enemies. That's probably like a third of the enemies on this mission. But I'm stoked to have killed a third of the enemies without putting ourselves in harm's way. So you're gonna reload, but then you're gonna hunker, just so maybe we see the enemies before they see us. You are our most forward-facing unit. Well, if Jammer is safe here, don't rock the boat yet. I think you should actually just come down to like here, Sokolova, because there's just not enough real estate up here to have everybody in a half-decent position. So I think we have to do this. All right.
Moving to Overwatch.
Alien activity. Come on. Walk over here. You can hear him shuffling. You know they want to walk over here. I really don't want to move over here because we know that there's a turret. But we do have to gain vision at some point. So let's make a move.
Position confirmed.
Okay, no vision. We have to be smart about this because the codex... Oh, we just saw them. The Codex is going to be all sorts of fucked up. So number one priority, if possible, flashbang and kill that Codex. It's in a horrible position for that. It's so far away. But what's your odds on the shot here, Queen Bee? 59. And you can also take a pistol shot first. There's no doubt, like, we have to shoot the flashbang. If we can hit the other sectoid with it, then that's perfect. But this Codex has to die before we can summon, you know, 3,000 fucking zombies. So you hit the Codex with the flashbang. It also hits the other sectoid. That's pretty good. Now we could possibly shoot a frag. Not far enough. It's like we could shoot a frag over there and hit that, hit this thing right here, break the cover, and thus make it possible to, for our sniper to do more damage. But we also have, like, a not insignificant shot at the sectoid, so I kind of don't want to waste it. Oh, Sokolova is our girl if she can land that, but I don't think she can. What? It's, like, right on top of it, but not quite there. She's already moved this turn. I mean, she has a not insignificant shot at the sectoids as well, but... What about you, T-Rex? If I moved you... What's your frag grenade usage like right now? If I moved you close enough and in cover to a spot that does not exist, you might be able to do this. You know what? Okay. The best defense is a good offense, man. I don't think we need to use the Mimic Beacon on this turn. I think we need to kick the shit out of this Codex and hopefully kill one sectoid at the very least as well. So we're going to put this guy out here. He's got no shots. That's okay. Because he's going to shoot this frag grenade in here. This is not even a better position, really, but... Oh, that is, though. Okay, destroy the cover, hit the Codex, it's been disoriented and can't move, and then Queen Bee can pick up the trash. 3 damage and flanked. Oh, this is beautiful. Okay. Why can she... Oh, she doesn't have any targets with her pistol, so she just has to take the shot that's available here. It's a 50% chance to crit. I like our odds here. This could totally knock this unit out. We grazed it?
That won't do it.
Apparently, if you get grazed, you also don't take pistol damage. That's news to me. Okay, you only have shots at the sectoids. Jammer only has a shot at a sectoid. That's a good shot, though. The Codex has to die. So, even more so than the sectoids, the Codex has to be focused. I don't buy this for a fucking second. You're telling me this Codex lived through this? Every shot grazed it? Jammer pretty much has to get in a position to shoot the Codex. So I should have looked at the screen. I was like, this is the only one I'm comfortable with, because we could have had a good shot at a sectoid instead. Well, we only have a shot at the sectoid, so you might as well take this. At least he did damage, but man, this is fucked up. And Sokolova does not have a shot. She can't get a frag grenade in there. She can frag grenade this Joker, but I think she's better off taking the 50% chance to pick up a kill on this guy. At least she did. So there's no non-disoriented unit still alive, but this Codex is gonna fuck our life up right here. Nice, you got a promotion. All of our units are like in super flankable positions. Let's see what this Codex chooses to do. Okay. Overwatch? Dude, I would love to see an Overwatch here. That doesn't look like an Overwatch.
Sure I can make it.
That's alright. All day gets hit. We do have medkits available. At least it didn't do any of its freaky deaky psychic shit. Alright, so that unit is on Overwatch. You obviously need to get healed. That's like, it's non-negotiable. 85, 85. Yo, this Codex has to go. There you go. Now you do 7 damage.
Hostile neutralized.
Does this unit ignore... No, it just has concealment. Okay, take your 2/3 chance. I think that's completely worth taking. Beautiful. Overwatch removed. Mostly because it was removed from the planet Earth.
Hostile neutralized.
Sweet, we're alive. that could have gone relatively well, or it could have gone better, I should say. But let's look on the bright side, man. We still have our Mimic Beacon after all that shit. We've taken out some of the most annoying enemies you can possibly face at this point in the game. We still have our Mimic Beacon. And all of our units are still well, I mean, only one of our units has even been shot at, so... I think we've learned some valuable lessons from this experience. The most valuable lesson, and I mean this, like, in all honesty, is that our sniper is not great at just hanging back in that sniper's nest. If we're going to use any of those truly valuable pistol skills, we have to move her forward with the rest of the squad.
Ready to engage.
So, let's get ready for that. Y'all ready for that? Dun, 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 dun. We're still gonna have the sniper available. Like, we should reload the sniper rifle. I think that's probably all the enemies we'd expect to see outside. That's 8 enemies dead, which at this stage in the game is fairly, like, significant.
Got it covered.
If you don't have ammo, I feel bad for you, son. We'll have you reload, and then we'll run and gun. Hit me. There you go.
Ready to engage. Got it covered.
I hate to say it, but I'm also, like, happy it wasn't Fizzlebeef that got hit. It was our, kind of our B-team Grenadier. Not to say that he's not, you know, David Ryan isn't an important part of the squad. He is. So we're going to post up at this door.
Copy that.
We should have actually David Ryan close enough to do some wicked damage because...
On the move.
well, not even wicked damage, but just close enough because he has the Mimic Beacon. So if he can throw that Mimic Beacon into a good position, it doesn't really matter what pod we come across next. It buys you basically a free turn.
I'm on it. On Overwatch.
Hi. You hear anything?
Yeah, I mean, I think I hear something. It's like a heavily guarded alien fortress, so... yeah, I hear something. So who should be at the front here? Definitely our ranger... We haven't used any sword attacks, but she's not spec'd to be sword heavy. And if possible, actually, like, I would really like our gunslinger to be up there. If she can open this door up, you know, shoot with her pistol, then use lightning hands, then shoot, you know, 2 more times, I'll be extremely happy. Nice, yeah, just fucking crush that barrier, Gary Vaynerchuk. I'm gonna put T-Rex right here, even though it's not necessarily... maybe the most fantastic position. And the reason I'm going to put him there is so that he can drop that Mimic Beacon. Doesn't really matter if we pop a pod, as long as the Mimic Beacon is there to deal with our shit, you know? Which is why we're going to keep some of our units out of cover here. It's important that they have shots if we end up having to drop the Mimic Beacon.
On Overwatch.
I'm on it.
Okay, we can hear him kind of clamoring about here. Let's crack the door with our ranger. See what we've got inside. Okay, this is fine. Just make sure all day is the last unit to take a move. Not all day. All day is Fizzlebeef. T-Rex, that's what I'm thinking of. You should take a shot, but your 33% is bad. Suppression might be better. So I'm looking at Queen Bee here. And I'm thinking you start with a pistol shot. 100% chance to hit with your pistol. It's not going to poison, but why not? This doesn't cost us an action. It does 1 damage. Hey man, that's 1 damage we weren't doing before.
That armor's tough.
We're not... the problem is we can't shred the armor unless we hit with Fizzlebeef. Is Fizzlebeef likely to hit? No. Well, actually, there is a way out of this. Okay, let me think about this. Because we have the beacon, I don't mind doing this. I want you to go in and slice up this Advent Trooper. It's ballsy, and if we pop another pod, I'm gonna cry.
So many victims. Processed with such brutal efficiency. Test subjects for some sort of...
Yo, some of those people were already skeletons, aliens.
Binary to me, Doctor.
Once we get our hands on that sample, we'll know for sure.
Alright, but seriously though, chop this dude up. Is he chopped? Hell yeah, he's chopped. Okay, why is that so important? Because then... oh, we still can't move him there.
Target down.
I was like, then we can get Fizzlebeef into a better position. Which is true, actually, but he's just not going to be in cover. So I want to have Fizzlebeef shoot at the robot. Look, how is this possible? You don't have a shot at the robot? Okay, well, we'll take this shot at least. Again, Mimic Beacon can save us from this, although I would rather not use it if possible.
File to connect.
T-Rex goes last. Sokolova, what are your odds here? 84, 64? We'd really like to knock out this mech. Oh, 4 damage is pretty good.
Deflection.
You don't even feel bad about that. That's solid, lady. Now, Jammer, I'm gonna have you come in. No, I'd really like you to be in this spot right here.
I can handle that.
Now, it would be awesome, sincerely amazing, if you could pick up the kill here. That was badass. Yo, we don't even have to use our Mimic Beacon here, probably. Because, what, you don't have a shot? How is it possible for you to not have a shot at this fucking Advent piece of garbage? Okay, take your 83% chance. Better than wasting a Mimic Beacon remaining later. Again, maybe a suboptimal engagement, but
That's it.
it still went fine. I think we should move up unless you need to reload, because reinforcements do come later on this mission. But we are getting close to the end here, and it's gone, honestly, totally fine. We did have some advanced knowledge of what would be taking place here, but still. You know what? Sokolova's held it down as well. This isn't her first mission. I remember she was on an earlier one, but
Got it. Moving.
you know, she hasn't been tested too much. So I'm pretty pleased with the way that this has gone, and I think, you know, deservedly so.
That'll be okay.
The evac site is really close by. And this will be like a landmark mission for getting our Advent progress down. I am super stoked.
Back in.
I'm going to take this move. I don't love it, but I'm going to take it. You didn't have to get into the weird, you know, proto-human water, but I appreciate that you would for the squad.
Will do.
Try you up here. We want all our units bunched together so that we don't actually have to kill the remaining units that show up. If we can instead just get away from them, that's completely fine, I think.
Good copy. Moving on target.
Okay, don't touch it yet. We might get one more free turn of not having to worry about it. So, thinking, post up on this wall and just hope you don't see any aliens. It's not a really good strategy, consistently, but I think we can jump through this window and then evac in one turn with every unit except for our sharpshooter.
Roger that.
That's my hope, at least. If I don't have to fight the reinforcements, why fight the reinforcements? Like, the experience is not going to be worth the potential chance to, you know, leave someone behind. Hopefully we can jump through that window.
Overwatch. We've got movement.
We do have movement, so we got to be careful about that, but... yeah, I hear them, like, outside of here. Oh, you freaking can't go this way. Okay. Well, we got all our units together, so let's give this a shot.
Moving on target location.
There's another codex! Dude, that's so bad. First off, take the objective.
I've got it.
Guessing that's not water in there. Shen, any readings?
No signs of radioactivity, no significant energy signatures of any kind. Whatever it is, it's safe to handle.
We've confirmed acquisition of the sample. Move to rendezvous at the extraction
Okay.
point.
I think because we've...
Reinforcements.
yeah, no kidding. I think because we've already made a move with our sniper, this would count as a shot and end our turn. So I think instead we use lightning reflexes. Or lightning hands. Oh, Tomo, you want to exit? You can exit. It's getting kind of hot in here. And then take your face-off move here. Fire it once at every visible enemy with your pistol. Sweet. Pretty sweet. Are you not poisoned? You should be poisoned. I'm just throwing that out there.
Kill confirmed.
T-Rex only has a shot at the fucking sectoid. Okay, well, T-Rex, your job is actually to fire this Mimic Beacon. Somebody's got to get out there and take a shot at the sectoid, though. Alright, well, who can go? Sokolova? Not gonna have sight. Actually, if I move you, like, in here,
Closing on target position now.
you might have a line of sight. 60%, please win the day. Oh, she's so good. My new favorite.
Enemy destroyed.
Do you shoot at the Codex, or do you throw down a Mimic Beacon? You have to throw the Mimic Beacon. But the alien, there's going to be more reinforcements next turn. Maybe you actually go for the shot. Have Jammer take the shot. The thing is, we can still throw the Mimic Beacon if we want to. I guess the Codex doesn't teleport unless it's, Sorry, did it just duplicate itself? Hold up. That Codex duplicate? Every time it gets hit, it duplicates? Well, we should definitely chop this one up then, is what I'm thinking. Remember, we can still shoot our Mimic Beacon next turn if we just kill the Codex. Sweet. 4 damage. It has died. The other one is still alive, though. So, like, if you're gonna do this, make sure you do it. Otherwise, we just do suppression. I don't think we shoot the Mimic this turn. I think we wait for the reinforcements. We take this shot. We have a suppression on both of them. The window's already out, buddy. 50% chance to be in my dreams forever. God damn it. Now, do you do suppression? Which lowers their aim, but who cares? Because he's probably going to do some psychic shit anyway. Grants reaction fire against if it moves. Hi, I hate it, but we have to do it. Codex, please move and just get caught in the suppression. I also have no aim, or sorry, no ammo after this. These guys don't even bother. You are irrelevant to my interests right now. 3 Advent Troopers? I could not be less concerned, with considering we have a Mimic Beacon still. They're landing in some serious shit right now. Did they drop the low core? Okay, they do have a shield bearer, which I hate. So he's teleported. That apparently does not grant reaction fire, which is very disappointing to me. So we just had a Codex miss, which might be the best thing that's ever happened to me in my whole life. Don't tell my wife I said that. Oh, no, wait. They shot at us, so we shot at it. Okay, well, I mean, that's only fair.
Missed.
But you do need to hit it next time, because this is getting a little complicated. Alright. Be cool. We're almost done, even though it might seem like this is a bad situation. So your first shot, just take it with the pistol. The Codex is dead. You're the world's greatest.
It's down.
Your second shot, you can't take with your sniper rifle. You can take one with your pistol. Try to poison the shield bearer. It did hit. Again, we're gonna try to kill the shield bearer, if possible, even though he's got armor. Yo, Fizzlebeat, fuck off with this. We're trying to kill the shield bearer because if we have the Mimic Beacon out, the shield bearer might still choose to just sorry, you might not be able to hear me. Might choose to just still create a barrier, I think, so we'd like to avoid that if possible. Dude, the window is out. Okay, the shield bearer is dead. At this point, I feel like there's no reason not to use the Mimic Beacon, because these will be the last enemies. So, it only makes sense to me. We're going to at least put ourselves out here, even though it's going to be flankable, we're going to put ourselves in a position where we should have a shot. And the reasoning there is, oh my god, we critted it. It makes the Mimic Beacon less likely to die.
Taken care of.
Definitely reload. But also, we're not going to get shot at unless the Mimic Beacon dies. So it all plays into our hands here. You want to just go for the kill instead of... Like, maybe we don't even have to throw the Mimic Beacon. We could also put on suppression, and then if he runs towards the Mimic Beacon, he'll die for sure. But it's not like we get any points for taking the Mimic Beacon back to base. Finally. We...
Enemy is still up.
Enemy is everywhere. Okay, let's not take chances. Again, like I said, you don't get points for taking the Mimic Beacon back to base. So let's give this guy the rudest awakening of all time. Throw the Mimic Beacon down right here. And we're going to completely succeed on this Blacksite mission. It can't go wrong at this point. There's only one Stun Lancer left. And then that's it. Wait, Fizzlebeef, you get to go again? Something doesn't seem right about this. At least he stopped firing this time. You say I'm invincible? I tend to agree, but... this guy's not going to feel too smart in a couple of seconds here. Oh, yeah, you got me. 5 damage. Alright, who do we want to get this kill? Ideally, I still would like our sharpshooter to keep leveling up. She hasn't had the best mission, but she's the world's greatest unit of all time, and I love her, so... Let's keep trying to take her to the next level. We already got a promotion on our specialist, so... just finish the job. Hell yeah. So, no evac necessary, maybe?
Target disabled.
There is still evac necessary. Alright.
Location confirmed. Tinfoil.
Tinfoil?
Copy that.
I should think not.
Already there.
On it.
Well, I mean, it's an outrageously long mission. It's going to take 100 years to process. But...
Looks like they called in some friends.
oh, you wouldn't. They did, though. Okay, so they're going to call in more reinforcements. I think basically they're going to land in flanked positions, and they're not going to be able to shoot on their first turn. So this is pretty much like the kiss of death for them. We're just going to stand up here like a firing squad that's ready to go. And to be honest with you, I'm just thrilled that we're going to get some free experience here. If shit goes completely wrong, we can always just bounce. But the problem is we have the vial on our sharpshooter, so she pretty much has to still, like, you know, make it out, and she's the furthest away. Also, she and Jammer are gonna... Jammer and Fizzlebeef and her are gonna have a beautiful menage a trois together.
What's over there?
So we're not even gonna reload, because we can always reload with our first action in the next turn. We're just gonna put every unit on Overwatch, because they're gonna land here, and then we're gonna just, like, destroy them completely. And at this point, it's just free experience as far as I'm concerned, isn't it? No shield bearer? I don't see a shield bearer, so I'm pretty thrilled right now. They're like, oh shit, wow, nice LZ, guys. This guy's like, oh, I should have never joined the academy right now. Well, we did about 25 damage to that one unit. The other units did live, which is very disappointing to me. But we can just go, assuming that Queen Bee can make it. And of course she can't, which actually just makes this more hilarious. I'm not even mad about it. It just creates a funny situation. So let's kill the Stun Lancer. I don't even want to use the sword. I feel like the shotgun is better unless we're spec'd into the sword class. So, take your 100% chance with a 95 crit. That unit never stood a chance in hell, man. And then, you know what? Queen Bee can take care of herself. Do your pistol shot. 37. No, wait, sorry. Do your pistol shot. 78% chance. 4 damage. Do lightning hands. Which is 4 now. And just, yeah, blow him away. Dude, she is gonna win the day for us. What do you expect when she's the offspring of, like, one of the greatest troopers in Earth's history? So I heard, and I'm so happy to get the chance to show this off, even though I've never done it myself. I've heard there's a dope-ass everybody evacs in the same evac animation that rarely is even seen because most people evac piecemeal, myself included. This could be our opportunity to finally make that dream come true. And you know what, squad? Take a bow. You did a great job here. You missed basically 0 difficult shots. Or sorry, 0 clutch shots. You never put us in a tough spot. We basically, with 6 units, we never even had to use like our mimic beacon at all. We could have completely saved it on this mission, and that's a huge vote of confidence because that is just like an amazing item. So to not have to use it feels great. All right, let's evac squad for maximum MLG points. Where's evac all? One, two, three, four, five, six. Evac all. Okay, well maybe if we just do evac, it'll work.
I'm gone.
Oh no, they're all going up piecemeal. Well, I'm an idiot.
Packing it in. Heading home.
Regardless, check that shit out. As soon as we get back to base, I'm gonna end this so I can actually upload it. But
All surviving XCOM operatives are
that was sweet, man. We had one unit that got shot at once. We killed. Oh, it's like we killed 32 aliens. Dude, that was huge. 1 wounded soldier, 21 dead aliens. Oh, average damage per attack, 5.05. Most under fire, mimic beacon decoy, even though it only got shot at once. That's incredible. Lee with the most damage dealt. That's amazing. Of course, get used to Tanaka having the most attacks, considering that pretty soon she's going to be able to attack like 5 times. Well, actually, she could shoot if she saw like 5 enemies. Lightning hands, shoot with the pistol. Or sorry, no, shoot with the pistol. Lightning hands, that's 2 attacks, and then 5 more attacks if she still has that one available. Whatever it's called, quick draw. Dude, this squad killed it. I'm so happy. It's a long trip back to the base, though, from West Africa to East Africa. Ooh, lot of concentration required there. 2 codexes, 1 big robot man, but that is... We might have some cutscenes when we get back here, but that was awesome. Promotions? Yes.
That's what you've shown them, Commander. Well done.
He's even only wounded. He's not gravely wounded. So I'm building you into a conceal unit. Let's look. Immediately enter concealment once per mission. Sure. Okay. I could see that being useful. We're going for covering fire. Overwatch shots can now be triggered by any enemy action, not just movement or threat assessment. Aid protocol, which is the one we started with, now grants the target a covering fire overwatch, but the aid protocol cooldown is increased by 1 turn. I don't know, that doesn't seem that bad. It's combat protocol? Deals guaranteed damage. Man, we should really get a combat hacker going here. So we'll learn covering fire. You're gonna take heavy ordnance. The grenade in your grenade-only slot gains a bonus use. And then, Sokolova, welcome to combat hacker territory. Good job, team.
Now that we've recovered the apparent product of the Blacksite facility, I imagine it will take considerable time and resources to uncover the true purpose of this substance. I will begin preparations for a complete analysis immediately, Commander.
Thanks, Tigan.
Now seeing the inner workings of the Blacksite facility, the outcome is perhaps even more troubling than I had expected. It is clear the aliens have undertaken a gruesome task. I will leave this matter for you to investigate, Commander.
All right, I'm going to end the episode there because it's crazy long right now. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. And, of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.